Good evening, everybody. This is David slash Asher, and I know we didn't have a stream on Thursday, so I couldn't really announce anything. But our new game that we're going to be streaming, probably at least for the foreseeable future, is going to be Sea of Stars. And as such, I know it's a very, very new release. But
comparatively,
I mean, like, I know some people are like, but what the armor core? Or, but you get free? And it's like, yes, my machine can play those. But can it stream at the same time? Off in the distance, screams of the damned and hellfire raining upon my poor computer. So, no, we're not going to be streaming either of those. Eddie will do Armored Core. I will be playing that on my own time. Also, I found out there is actually 2v2.
For Armored Core?
Yeah. The 1v1, 2v2, 3v3.
Okay, so technically there is a cooperative mode, but it's still locked in PvP.
It's purely PvP. It is like... The current meme about that one is... Oh, you have your story build mode, and then you have your PvP mode, which is purely just... Hey, you remember the Sazabi? Yeah, the Sazabi. That's the meta. Anyway, talking about, let's try out Sea of Stars. And since this is brand new, I played a tiny bit of the demo when it was showcased on the Switch the other day. By other day, I mean, like, I think a month and a half ago. Yeah. So, the Sea of Stars has two main characters. Select the one who will lead the party. This can be changed later and does not affect the story. So, this game does have a lot of various old school influences. They do state that they are purely influences. They aren't trying to emulate or recapture the exact feeling of the games that this game has inspired them by. Admittedly, the list that they put in there is some very heavy hitters. Zale, blade dancer born on the summer solstice, walks the path of the guardian golden Solon. Guardian god Solon. Valerie, a monk born on the winter solstice, walks the path of the guardian goddess Luana. Any preference on whether we start with gold or silver?
None.
Okay, I'm gonna be weird and do gold this time. Great archives. Also, this is amazing sprite work, by the way. Welcome to the Great Archives, adventurer. I suppose curiosity brought you here. An important trait, to be sure. I am the archivist, immortal versed in the ways of alchemy. But perhaps you knew that already. After spending millennia cataloging the many events of countless timelines, I decided to return here to mull over everything I had seen. In my musings about the stories that fill these books and scrolls, I had a recent epiphany. It seems in my haste I may have overlooked the very thing I was hoping to find. As such, there is one such special story I wish to revisit. One deserving of a witness. And should the mists of time allow a slight alteration, I believe the ray of hope that was once offered may yet bloom. So, walk with me tonight, and we will explore a tale of high adventure, of magic and deceit, of friendship and wonder, but mostly a tale of heroism. One that, I believe, will offer a valuable insight in the search for a resolution to the throes of the Flesh Monster. That's a bit disturbing of a name. Fleshmancer. Now I remained a bit lost amidst all these timelines and all their subtle variations. But I know just the one to make for a perfect starting point. Let's see what we find in there. Ah, yes. Our story begins in a world visited by the Fleshmancer generations prior, causing such turmoil and leaving a mark that has yet to be fully cleansed. Somewhere on Evermist Island, two brave children of the solstice are on their way to meet with an immortal spirit. In order to become fully fledged solstice warriors, they will need to learn how to use magic without using magic. I think this guy is actually influenced by... Oh god, what was the Sega Genesis Tactics game?
I'm actually drawing a blank here.
God, I cannot remember the name right now, but it's like it had, like, the prequel was actually a first-person dungeon crawler. Then the sequel game was a actual tactics game. Shining Force! That's what I was trying to remember. The archivist kind of comes off as the narrator from Shining Force. Alright, we made it to the mountain trail. Yeah, so far so good. So the Elder Mist lives somewhere here, huh? Do you think it's just another test? Could be, but it sure beats any at the academy. And sewing! Zale, look at your collar. You probably do need to take at least a little bit of sewing classes. Ha! I'm sure glad that's over with. Apply yourselves, for the will you weave into it shall be your sole defense in times of greatest need. Well, the lessons taught here may appear to be lost on you. Something deep inside is compelled to learn. Definitely got some character portraits and expressions there. Hey, the sun will be setting soon. Should prepare to set up camp. Let's split up and search for a good spot. Time for some scouting. I'm coming through! Alright, so we have HP, MP, a timer? Okay. Attack, effect, sword. And there's combo. Wanderer. I'm going to beat up a random gobbo. Vulnerable. I guess the timer is how long before their turn happens? Brewgraves wasn't kidding. These feel easier to fight already. Let's see where this leads. Climbing. That looks like a shortcut. And with the fact that we actually have parallax, definitely looks to be some level of... The heck? Okay. Oh no, time to fight this. Okay, Rocheveri. Back at full health. Ow. Ah, tough one, huh? Let's try this. Skills. Healing. Oh, hey! We found our healer. Except we can't heal. Sunball. Solar magic projectile that splashes onto nearby targets. Hold A for power. Uh-oh! Well, I missed one of the influences, and that's obviously Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Zale found anything? Just a dead end. How about you? Nothing of note, but the way to the top is definitely through here. The sun is setting. Come over, I'll get a fire going. I'll be right there. Can't wait for more tomato clubs. Tomato club sandwich? Crusade unroll. Shortcuts! This game is very pretty, by the way. Low slug. Yep, it's Super Mario RPG with timed attacks. There we go. Dynamic lighting. Ha! But it doesn't beat the face you made the first time you tried to smash in a sunball. Oh, I can still hear the headmaster gloating. As I said, whether by paying attention in class or by recklessly attempting to hit a projectile with your open palm, you will learn the first rule of solar magic. To be fair, you did learn. Oh yeah, that was the that one only took once. You ever miss those years? Before training, just being kids? Always daydreaming and getting in trouble? Making mistakes? I'm sorry, Valerie. I didn't mean... It's okay. I understand why he wouldn't want us to join us after what happened. It's just... Wish he had said goodbye, you know? After 10 years of not seeing his face, just to know that he's alright. And that we're still friends. Why did we have to get ahead of ourselves anyway? Oh, Carl. Well, there's some history. And a book. 10 years ago in the village of Moon Cradle. Time skip. 15 minutes in. Ha ha! My weapon will be something that hits really hard. I'll pick a fast one. We'll be unstoppable. Imagine all the wonders we'll find after we leave Evermist Island. I want to see the sleeper. What's that? You've never heard of the sleeper? Stories say it's a giant serpent. It's been sleeping curled up around the mountain since even before there were traveling historians to record it. No way. Sure is. And it's so dangerous too. But don't worry, can't wake it up. Why not? Apparently there's holes in the mountain, and the wind blows through them, and that plays melody that keeps their sleep. Whoa. I want to see it too. It's the bell. Erlina and Brugaves are back. Or Brugaves. Quick, maybe we can catch them before they go to the academy. Book? Where's the book? Oh no! My dilemma! I'm only allowed 3 save slots. 1 gold, 0 Moon Cradle. These crops are our main source of food. It's hard work, but I'm reminded every day when we eat together that the effort is well worth it. Except when somebody shoves a pumpkin on my head and... There's going to be a level of exploration. Hey, wait. Oh, wow. There you are. Playing your secret hideout again? We were training. I think I can use magic now. Is that so? Well, let's see it then. Whoa. Come closer, Zale. Open your palm and concentrate. What about you, Valerie? Have you been training too? Every day. Bet I'm stronger than you now. I'm sure you are. Come here, then. Yeah. Bump combat. We have now entered East. Whoa, easy now. Can't report to the headmaster if you knock me out. And Zale has it explode in his face. That was awesome, Zale. That was awesome, Zale. You did it. Solstice warriors. If you're done with your babysitting duties, I would hear your report. Right away, Headmaster. Can we go too? Believe me, once you enter Zenith Academy, you'll wish you hadn't. Let's go, Brugavis. I'm gonna call him Brugavis from here. Hey, the full moon is out. He's right. Want to go to the Forbidden Cavern again? We tried already. I can't open it. Yeah, but last time we decided maybe the full moon could make the room more sensitive. I'm sure it'll work. Morning will be so impressed he'll take you two infiltrating right away. And then we'll be finally allowed to leave this island. What if he gets mad and delays our training instead? Nah, no way. Well, we can try to worry about that after I open it up. I mean, if I open it up. Alright, let's go. Sleepies. I know you wanted to catch Erlina and Brugraves, but it's starting to be late. Bedtime soon, okay? Game is very, very well done pixel art. Remember, young ones, the Celestial Willow was a gift from the Great Eagle. Always treated with respect. Hope you're not getting into trouble again. Hey there, young ones. Are you still playing at that little cave down below? If you are, please get the fuck out. I'm trying to make preparations for the winter. Great, now I'm playing another game with a weird duality to it. Time for the next influence! Chrono Trigger! I mean, that definitely looks like the Academy. Forbidden Cavern. Book time. Well, if I only get 3 save slots, I'm only saving it in the one spot then. We made it. Time to stop for a snack. Nom nom nom. What? I'm not hungry. Yeah, we just left a few minutes ago. Well, it's not a real adventure if you don't eat a snack on the road. Of course, I made something special for the occasion. Seaweed mud balls. Here. He actually made a sandwich. Gobble, snarf, snap. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, no kidding. Glad you like it. It's the jam. I used a bit of sap from the Celest. Really, girl? You took from the Celestial Willow? You could get in trouble for that. Only if you tell. Alright, how do I do this? Maybe like Erlina showed me? Try opening your palm and concentrating. You got this, Valerie. And the door opens. And a giant bell just rang. I knew it. It worked. I did it. I finally did it. So, what now? The headmaster must have heard the bell ring. Do we just wait for him to show up? Might as well enter it. It can be our first adventure. Yeah, and then the headmaster will know we're not afraid. This is exciting. Let's go. Yes, small children, enter the forbidden cave. The cave that you're not allowed to enter. The forbidden one. There's monsters over there. Let's hide. I thought everyone was island was safe. I guess that's only true for Moon Cradle. You should go back. They look dangerous. Yeah, good call. Watch out, there's another one. This is bad. You're surrounded. Maybe try to use your power? Not ready for this. I don't know, just try. You let me focus. Watch out, it's prepared something. Come on. Sarah, watch out! Oh no, girl's eye got poked. No, girl! My eye! It really hurts! I can't see! There's no escape. It's about to attack again. So it was you. As resourceful as you are reckless, I see. Headmaster Carl needs help. It feels better. Like anyone born in Moon Cradle, a regular kid, Gar's need is not to concern himself with the affairs of the Solstice Warriors. Really sorry, Headmaster. It was all my idea. Hey. Be thankful that the only cost of this lesson was an eye, young lad. So the two of you, if you are so eager to receive training, I shall oblige. Follow me. Which means that they've probably been locked on that floating island for 10 years? And I'm not sure if these guys are like 5 and 10, like 5, 6 years old. Make sure to treat the wound and soothe the poor kid. It's not the complaining type, but if the pain seems to return, please send for me. Understood, Headmaster.
You will not see your friend for a very long time. If you have any parting words, speak them now.
Can't he come with and stay with us? How long is very long? Like a week?
Ah, the eagerness of youth. It takes years to properly train solstice warriors.
Years? No way. But
Your friends have much to learn. Suggest you use that time to reflect upon what happened today. With any luck, it'll help you forget any ideas and get involved with a burden that is not yours to bear.
guys, don't forget about me. Never. We'll train really hard. Maybe it won't take so long.
10 years! 10 long years! Welcome to Zenith Academy. In this ancient place of knowledge, you will learn everything you need to know in order to become true solstice warriors.
We've been waiting for this so long. When do we start?
Tomorrow, though I believe a proper introduction is in order. Careful now. Welcome to the classroom in the sky.
Whoa, it's beautiful. Feeling a weird resonance, like when I opened up the Forbidden Cavern.
Good for you for noticing that. Getting closer to the stars helps new recruits get acquainted with their innate magic. It shows great promise that you were able to feel it before. Zale too, from what Erlina told me.
Oh, it was just a small burst.
They have no idea how much potential they have.
It's probably for the best.
Now, in the many years you will now spend at the Zenith Academy, you will learn about the duties incumbent upon solstice warriors. Of the magic you are destined to wield, and the evils it is meant to cleanse.
We'll learn how to fight too, right?
Naturally. You will spend your days training and studying, but most importantly, sewing.
Sewing? That sounds boring.
Oh, I can assure you that it is. A mandatory task nonetheless. All who join our order begin by weaving their will into an enchanted piece of fabric. The staple of the solstice warrior. It is their most prized possession, guaranteeing light in the darkest places, and a measure of protection against the minions of the flesh monster. But first, you must learn of your duties. Train till you cannot feel your limbs, and then train some more. Once both your body and mind are ripe with potential, you will create a magic piece of fabric, worthy of the very stars. You will then be sent out beyond the Forbidden Cavern to meet with the Elder Mist, for it alone may officially grant you the title of Solstice Warrior.
Sewing?
I understand it is not what you were hoping for, but it is what it is required of you for the time being.
Years of sewing.
That will be all for today.
Okay, that's actually a very good way of handling lore. It's like, yes, fighting, everything, and you will sew.
Well, all can't be adventuring.
You will be spending a lot of time in these halls, so you should make yourselves at home. To your left is the training room. You have to go there first thing in the morning. Just above is the way to my chambers. It is off limits, of course. And to your right are the dormitories. Just make sure you pick a bed aligned with your innate magic. Feel free to look around, then go to sleep when you are ready. Good night. Just...
Oh, there you are. Moraine finally decided that you were ready? Okay, ladders that do not... Okay, that's annoying. And he has a giant keyhole. I remember when Erlina and Brew Graves were your age. I wouldn't stop running. Ooh, I feel old now. Sewing basics. Just a bunch of old books. More books. Increasingly old, more books. Oh, hey, actual old style like weaving. Okay, so that's blue, so sail's gotta be on this side. Yes.
Next morning in the training room. Good morning, fellas.
Prugavis. So you'll be our trainer?
Well, I wish. Erlina and I are leaving tomorrow, but the headmaster was kind enough to let us make your first day special. Are you ready for training?
You bet.
That's what I like to hear. Reckon these should be well suited for the two of you.
Zale received training sword. And Valor received training staff.
Alright, let's get to work. Got this, Valerie. Don't give up now.
Never.
Come on, Zale. Keep up.
I can do this. Push-ups and sit-ups.
99. 1. 100. Also, Zale, that's poor form. You don't do that. Keep your back straight. That's it for today. You did great. Phew. That was a lot. Feel free to take a break. Berlina will see you on the terrace whenever you're ready. Guessing this is the terrace? Oh, there you are. Ready to learn magic. Should feel as if something was scratching an itch far away from you. You must focus on the sensation and compel it to come closer. Think it's working. You started me. I almost had it. Now mine's gone too. It's okay. Just breathe slowly. Try to release only when you feel its current passing in front of you. If your timing is true, it will manifest. On 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I felt it. It tickles. Right there. You just did the hardest part. I'm sure your training will go well, but one more thing. No matter what the headmaster teaches you, remember that this is your life and... Erlina? Since you are done onboarding on new recruits in the ways of magic, I would provide the briefing for your next assignment. As for the two of you, it is about time you tried that sewing kit. Move along now.
Yay, sewing! And making a magic piece of fabric worthy of the very stars sure is a tall order. Yeah, I have no idea what shape to even make. At least the headmaster said we wouldn't get it right the first time. Nope, I'm bored. Wiggle. I like how I can't even go close to the thing anymore. Because I think that's actually the chair still there, but the chair is now moved out of the way. Keep saying that, but the Fleshmaster left our realm for good when the Dweller of Strife was destroyed. So why can't they have a normal life? And you know the three of us can take the one on Wrath Island. We don't need them. Prudence, Elena. There's no telling what threats we may face in the future. Zale and Valerie were brought into Moon Cradle by the Great Eagle. It is not the place of the headmaster to question such things. Neither is it yours. So how much is enough? What about the Moyara? Or what about the twins? Brugavis! Do not judge a sacrifice you cannot begin to comprehend.
this conversation is over. He will study here while you carry on with your investigation. The first eclipse of their training is complete. They will join us for the cleansing. And as much as you can until then. But let's just go, Brugavis. And so they trained, they sewed for days, and then for months. Faster now. Focus, and then release. And the longer a dweller is left to its devices, the stronger it gets. This makes patrol duty essential. Let one grow for too long and you have a world eating on your hands. Against such a foe, even a legion of source destroyers would be helpless. Since delaying only increases the chances of a world eater, cleansings always target the strongest dweller known to us.
Headmaster, if dwellers are immune to our magic, how can we fight them?
Ah, that is why cleansings are always performed during a total eclipse. In these moments only, the dweller's weaknesses are exposed.
How many dwellers are left?
Just the one, known as the Dweller of Woe. Cannot know for sure. Fleshmaster may have planted another seeds of evil before leaving our world. Thus, we must always remain vigilant.
Headmaster?
Yes, Zale?
What happened with the Dweller of Strife? And who's Moyara?
That will be all for today.
A few weeks later, in the sound of the night... Zale, wake up! Oh no, they moved my bed! Valerie, what is it? I think I heard a voice coming from the entrance. What time is it? Who cares? Let's go check it out. Alright. Like all JRPGs, it's gonna be an hour and a half of intro. And my voice is going to die. Sea of Broths! Evening, Eric Foxy. What the? Hey, look! Oh, smells good. There's a note. Dear Zale and Valerie, if you're reading this, it probably means I got caught. I'm writing this as a failsafe, but I hope to see you in person. I made cookies filled with celestial willow jam you liked. Aww. Keep reading. I'm doing everything I can to be ready to leave when you graduate. In the meantime, I hope your training is going well. Oops, now the platform is almost up and I can see Moraine is there waiting for me. He looks very angry. I'll try to drop the jar without him noticing. Guess that means I won't be able to try and visit again. But I'm thinking of you every day and I can't wait. Hope you like the cookies. Your friend until the end of time, Garl. Garl's the best. Let's go up on the disc and eat the cookies. Got cookie jar! cookies are amazing. Can't believe Carl was just there. Miss him so much. He seems well, at least, after what happened in the Forbidden Cavern. Knowing him, I bet he smiled it away the next day. Probably right. Can't let something like this happen ever again. At this rate, it feels like we'll never sow something good enough for the Elder Mist. Will happen. Just have to keep hard on training hard. And so they trained, and they sowed for years. Much better form there, Zale. And then they trained, and they sowed some more. Now you're getting to show off, period, Zale. Until one day. Ah, yes. Zale! That's the one! I can feel it too. Hold on. Alright. I think I got it too. Let's go see the headmaster. So Zale's is... She's got a scarf and Zale's got a... butt wrapping? Hey, so you're nearing the end of your training? Excited? Headmaster, we think we're ready. Ah, why yes, the tinkling of the magic in the air has been building up for a few weeks now. Congratulations. Moving forward, there will be no more sowing. I can deal with that. It will soon be time for you to leave on your journey to meet the Elder Mist. But before we get to that, Zenith Academy has one more challenge for you. Oh, our visit has just arrived. Perfect timing. Ah, you've grown both pretty strong. Hey, it's good to see you. Erlina and Brugravis are here to help you review the basics of combat. Check in with them, then it'll be time for your final test. Ready to go through the basics of magic? Yes. Now, time for tutorial bullshit. I've heard of butt rock, but not butt rap.
Called a diaper.
I guess I should have to probably call it by its proper name. Zale probably has a sash. When enemies prepare spells, you must do everything you can to prevent them. Follow your senses, you can try dealing damage of the types that will break their concentration. The simpler spells will only demand normal attacks. Valerie can do blunt damage, and Zale has slicing. Let's see you break this one. That looks like slice, slice, hammer, hammer. There we go. Just like that. Now, some spells will demand magic damage to break. You can control your projectiles now, so let's give it a shot. Zale for sun, Valerie for moon. Sunball.
Moonerang. Well done. Now, you can sense your MP is a bit low, right? Try to keep up the pace in battle and remember. You must remember to regenerate your MP. Let's build it back up. Hit me with a normal attack now. Did you feel that? Just got some MP back by attacking. In battle, awareness leads to victory. You must pace your spells with normal attacks to avoid ending up in a dire situation with no MP available to get you out of it. On the flip side, you should not hesitate to use spells when MP abounds, for a regular attack on a full bar is a waste of regeneration. The key is to experiment, keep on varying your actions, find the rhythm appropriate for each battle. One last thing. All battle actions, lock, breaking, especially, build up your combo energy. When you have enough, you can spend combo points to perform powerful actions. Combos cost no MP and are lost after battle, so you should never hesitate to use them. Moraine told me you came up with your first combo deck. Show it to me. Solstice Strike! Yeah, you're strong, alright. Keep an eye out in your adventures. You're bound to come across scrolls that will teach you more combos. Good luck with the exam. I'm sure you'll do great. Want to review combat basics? Let's get started. Just attack me, now in any order. Party members can use their turn in the order of your choice, but they can only attack once per round. When your party members are on cooldown, the round resets and they all become available again. Interesting, so it's kind of like ATB, but you get to select who goes. Good. Focus is paramount whenever you perform attacks and skills. With proper training and timing, you can increase the damage that you deal, and sometimes even score additional hits. Looks like Brugavis uses nunchucks. Let's see it. Press A as the hit connects to increase damage. Yep. Good. Let's see that one more time. Ouch. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Most of your attacks and spells can be made more potent with proper timing. Some also keep going with more hits until you miss. Remember to think of timed hits as a welcome addition when you pull it off, rather than something you're supposed to do perfectly all the time. So don't worry about it too much, just keep on trying and your sense for it will develop over time. Okay, now for timing your blocks. Let's get the little guy in here. To be efficient battle, you must pay attention to anything that starts moving. Proper timing, you can reduce the damage of any incoming attack or spell by blocking. Yep, hello Super Mario RPG influence. Get ready. Press A as the hit connects to reduce damage. Nope. That was too soon. Stay focused and press it as the hit connects. That was too late. Stay focused and praise it. There we go. Good. Let's see that one more time. Nope. That's how you do it. Remember, just always stay alert. Some patterns will be harder to read than others, sometimes even requiring multiple blocks. But don't be too hard on yourself. No one's expected to block everything all the time. It's not about getting it perfectly all the time, but rather building a growing sense for it. Just think of it as a time block as a welcome bonus to what happened you would pull it off. The key is remember to read your enemies, and to keep trying. Oh, one more thing. When a party member gets knocked out in battle, you'll need to switch to a much more defensive mode. KO allies will get back up on their own at 50% HP once all the KO stars are gone. Interesting!
Those attacks were Geno Beam and Super Jump anybody. 1 KO star is removed at the end of each round. The more you fall during battle, the more KO stars there are, so be careful. If all party members go down, it's game over. Fight and survive until Valerie returns. There we go. And there you have it. Good work today. I'm sure the exam will be a breeze. Moraine will see you to the final test. I'm sure you'll do great. Are you ready for the final test? Not yet. I'm gonna go back and save real quick. Admittedly, the Geno Beam, the charge one was any charge attack. As for the one that's like super jump, it's like it does actually get. I guess you could equate them to those, but
Then let us begin. Big day has finally come. Over the years, Zenith Academy has tested you in many ways. We'll now test you one last time. Have you prepared your vows?
yes, Headmaster.
Then speak them now.
You go first, Zale. Okay. So that I may use my agility to cleanse this world and protect my companions, I will enter this world as a blade dancer. I chose the curved blade as it will not hinder my speed or reflexes.
Welcome, Blade Dancer.
Come on, Valerie. I did it. Now it's your turn. So that I may use my strength to inspire hope and eradicate evil, I will become a battle monk. I chose the staff, for it won't break no matter how hard I strike.
Welcome, Battle Monk. Today you must demonstrate the mastery of everything Zenith Academy has taught you. Your final challenge waits below. Please, step aside. Oh, before I forget, it's a little something to keep your health filled.
3 tomato clubs! I know there's supposed to be club sandwiches, given that fork there, but tomato club in my mind right now is thinking of a club made of a giant tomato. Reject humanity, return to monk! Reject humanity, return to tomato.
Now, with faith in your abilities and purpose in your actions, take the leap. and return as the new recruits of our order.
I'm ready, Zale. Let's just go for it. Woo! Sploosh. Intriguing. Nope. Ornate stone. Training Krub. See, I should have done that one. $16 points. Okay. Ornate stone. Oop.
Thankfully, you're fighting the enemies just for practicing against.
Basically. Okay. Definitely looks like, yeah, no, this is old school with health not regenerating after a fight. The intro lied to me.
Maybe that's a feature that doesn't happen just yet. Maybe you're not magical enough.
Maybe I haven't earned enough sun and moon magic.
Yes.
They haven't been to the other side of the Forbidden Cave yet. How could they understand?
So, you don't think we should at least try and explain?
You've seen how strong they are. Word will be a walk in the park.
Now, let's see them off then. Press button. Get dizzy. Boss fight! Word. Exam mode engaged. Brace yourselves. Oh, good. Shuffle weakness. Fizz. vulnerable. Vulnerable. Ooh. Weakness, sun. Moon. Moonerang. Weakness, physical.
He's not holding a microphone. It doesn't count.
But silver points. Okay, that's actually nice, is the fact that the extra hit did actually count. That is actually kind of nice. Oh, look! More Super Mario RPG influence! Rebel up! We can boost, add points to defense, mana, physical, or magic. Looking at this, I actually probably will want to do defense because with the way the magic works, MP is not going to be that big thing, and while magic attack is pretty good, it looks like Zale has a pretty high magic attack already. Whereas his defense is kinda garbo? Alright, so 3 for magic defense, 8 hit points, 2 physical, 1. Whereas, looking at this, 1 point of magic defense. I'm going to give her magic defense because while 8 hit points seems nice, I feel like that's not a big number for her going forward.
Well, we don't know if this sort of scales off of a level. So, like, maybe you'll get more hit points at level 10 or whatever.
Well, it could also be like the whole Super Mario RPG rules, which is there's going to be one that gives you a buttload of points, and then there's going to be one that gives you kind of a point. Or it could be that, like... Sorry. It could be that, like, all of these will be evened out later in the game anyway, via another mechanic we don't know. Congratulations, you have trained well. Return now to your headmaster. Wait, that's the the headmaster's right below that room? Congratulations, Zale and Valerie. You have learned everything Zenith Academy had to teach you. Ah! We did it. In record time, too. You must now learn of your ultimate power. The ability to use magic without using magic. Huh? But that knowledge is for the Elder Mist to impart. Come, the villagers have gathered to celebrate your departure. 'Tis on this special days. It is on special days such as this one that the citizens of Mooncradle are reminded of the importance of their duties. I see the willow is now red instead of blue. Where's Garl?
It's a lunar eucalyptus. Yeah.
Lunar eucalyptus.
Yes.
Also, is the stream okay? Because
It's a bit fuzzy, but I don't know if that's my end or something.
yeah, for some odd reason my phone was going like network error. Please try again later. And I'm like, what? But then again, it's the phone app, so. I don't see him.
Many years ago, Zale and Valerie were delivered to us by the Great Eagle.
Deliveries on 2 solstices in a row to boot. A very rare occurrence. Oh, I remember. Gran was so happy to meet you two before she passed. I miss Gran.
All of you have come together to nurture and protect them, just like your ancestors have done for so many children of the solstice before. Zale and Valerie, step forward so that the good people of Mooncradle may gaze upon those who will soon join the ranks of the solstice warriors.
This parading is ridiculous.
Oh, let the villagers have their fun. It's all they get.
So you're okay with this now?
You know I'm not. Now, cheer with me as we send these young heroes out across the Forbidden Cavern to meet the Elder Mist.
Hooray! To the gate! What do we do? I want to see Gar before leaving. Guess we have to play along for now. Fingers crossed that we can come back after meeting the Elder Mist. Fingers and toes.
Zale, Valerie, you must undertake this journey on your own now.
You'll not fail, Headmaster.
Go now, through the Forbidden Cavern and atop the mountain trail, to seek an audience with the Elder Mist. Learn how to use magic without using magic. You shall then enter the world as a true solstice warriors.
May Luana's might protect you. May Solin's light guide you.
Yeah, this should keep you fed for a little bit.
More tomato clubs! Yay! Where's my bacon?
If the adventurer feels a little tough, you could take a look at these.
Amulet of Storytelling. Sequent Flare. You just received your first 2 relics. Find them in the relics section of the game menu. Accessible with Y to adjust your experience. Whether you prefer a lighter challenge or are looking to push yourself to max, relics offer a range of options. There's bound to be more to find. Or we'll find.
Remember to keep an eye out for merchants. Selling any valuables you find will keep you well fed and well equipped. Now, whenever your adventures take you, you must remember your first assignment. After the Elder Mist sends you into the world, you must secure passage to the Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. And do keep on training, for a dire cleansing awaits us. I still can't believe he wants them fighting a Dweller already.
That's Moraine for you. You weren't much older than the first time.
Yeah, but
We'll find a way.
safe journeys, and may you cleanse this world.
May you cleanse this world! No! I want those chests! They weren't here before! They weren't there 10 years ago! Can't go back now. You have to meet the Elder Mist. For those who prefer a higher challenge, max HP plus 100 and auto heal after combat. Sequin Flare. Successful timing hits and blocks cause a star flare to fly out of the character for a clear as day confirmation that the input was properly timed. Recommended for those who prefer stronger feedback or while closing in on the mastery of certain moves. AKA, so if I want intro, or if I want a bit of easier
time.
Easier time with the timing. Also, sorry about missing some of these. I wonder if this guy has metal joints. You see no issues. This aspect I adore. Lots of accessible things you can unlock and choose to use or not. So, for now, I'm going to keep these off. Because, well, I'm of the old school, so I know about this. Oh! There's no individual levels either. I just noticed that. Level is universal. So... interesting.
So there's no longer an issue of accidentally having dead characters lag behind.
Or having people get X amount of EXP at the end of it. Intriguing. I mean, like, that's definitely an interesting way of handling it. Sure feels easier now. This time we make it through. Now we beat up those slugs and... oh, they aren't here. What is this? Interesting, there's something that's supposed to go there. That one is just jamming out. Waggle, 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 waggle. Right. That how it worked in Delta Profile? I don't remember that, but I want to say it did. I barely recall Valkyrie Profile. Yeah. Ooh, item. A tomato. I have found a tomat. Okay. Ah. Admittedly, that could be a game that I did think about playing, but as of currently, not really. It's very found adventurer's vest. Okay, so this gives 30 adventurers agree this vest is the best. Oh no. dad puns in my JRPG. Okay, so... Okay, so this thing is +5 to that, so... let's give her something a bit better. Okay, so we have weapon, armor, accessory, super accessory? Cabbage! Found Forbidden Cavern Key. Alright. Okay, that's good enough. I like how our two protagonists have kept a cookie jar. Found! Mushroom Shroop. Zale and Valerie learned the combo skill, Mending Light. So... here we go. So, Party Heal requires 2 combo meter. And... Leeching Thorn. Okay, given the way Zale's defense is, I'm gonna put Leeching Thorn on him.
And he revives with 9 health. Ugh. This device is broken. We can't activate the bridge. There seems to be a D2 through there, to the left. Worth a shot. Cozy and warm. Ah, that's how you swap main characters. I wasted my sandwiches for this. Damn it. Oh well. Valerie? Sounds big. Get ready. Oh no! We're facing a giant worm butt. Boss slug.
Yeah, oh, that is such a good one. Okay. There we go, boss down. Defeated Forbidden Caves boss. Boss slugged. If only it was metal. Our first big one. We did it. Looks like there's a way out over there. Well, it shouldn't be much further now. Ahaha! 60 gold. And another adventurer's vest. If we get 2 of them, they're going on everybody, but... always check if there looks to be... There we go. Path open. Things are starting to move. I'm eager to see what these 2 can do. Eager and patient too. For now, we wait. 3, you know what to do. Okay, we got 4 weirdos. Sunglow Lake.
Am I the only one annoyed by the amount of eyes I have?
3?
Well, it's all very inconsistent, but if you ask me.
Hey there! Are you looking for anything in particular? Hey, look! I think I could buy both of these? Yes. I don't think there's anything that we have to keep, because I think crafting is mostly just healing items, like the tomato club sandwich.
Yeah, but there could be buffs.
Oh goody, there's 2 types of fish in this lake. Oh boy, can I even do this? Oh, I don't even need a rod. Okay, that was way better than the original minigame, because, like, I tried it, and it fucking... Okay. That's what happened the first time I played. Oh, now I get how this works. Oh, that is so weirdly... Mm. Okay, so as soon as the fish got caught on the line, I noticed that there was a blue... Like, it highlighted itself. I'm not sure if the stream caught it, but there was a highlighted section of the water that I wanted to keep the fish in. And if I let the fish get out of it, that's when my line would start breaking. I'm trying to get the other boys. Caught a man-o-war. Ooh! That's not how jellyfish work, but ooh!
They usually don't show up in lakes.
That, and second of all, jellyfish do not give you shellfish. Like shrimp, or that. They tend to just give you horrible pain.
I'm pretty sure somebody has attempted. I don't know if they're still alive.
I mean, like, I have heard of dried jellyfish, but it's one of those, like, heard of Solstice Shrine. But apparently the minigame is now a bit better, because they made things a bit easier. It's locked. Well, obviously we can't go through the Solstice Shrine. What time are we? Oh, we're 15 minutes to go. I wasted some of that time fishing. Oh, hey, look! It's the beginning of the game! Alright, we made it to the mountain trail. So far, so good. So the Elder Mist was somewhere here, huh? Oh, thank God.
We have successfully managed to pass the prologue in one stream.
Yes. We have gotten the backstory and the prologue, and we're waiting. They're working together as equals. Shouldn't they be Equinox warriors? Working, even. Working. Well, they were apparently delivered on the solstices. One summer, one winter. And the only way to defeat their final boss is to basically beat the shit out of it on a eclipse. So wouldn't... I'm not sure if they should be solstice or eclipse warriors. Really hope we'll get a chance to return to... Ah. Also, was that... Did I actually hear something thump into something?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you Okay. Really hope we get a chance to return to Moon Cradle after this. What if we're sent right out into the world right away? Yeah, I don't know. Just wish Garl was here. Could certainly use some of those celestial willow jam to go with this awful bread. The dream. Huh? No, not the bushes! Celestial willow jam? I've got some right here, guys! Garl, adventuring cook. I even picked up some mushrooms. You wouldn't believe the soup I'll make. Oh, and I found some herbs in the Forbidden Cavern that'll do just right. Garl? What, you didn't really think I was going to let you go on an adventure without me, did you? Garl! Garl Glittergold, my favorite gnomish deity. Oh, and he's even got a heroic scar over his eye. It's so good to see you two again. You look so strong now. Why didn't you show up for our departure? Are you kidding? There was absolutely no announcement. As soon as I heard everyone gather, I went out to our hideout to pack my stuff, but you left so fast. Guys, I'm so pumped for this journey. I know all about surviving now. Fishing, gathering, cooking. What's wrong? You can't actually come with us. You just wanted to say goodbye. We're on duty now, and it's pretty dangerous. You can't mean that. We've always talked about how we'd leave together after your training. Plus, spent all those years practicing in your little cave. I'm ready. Look, I may not have any special powers like you do, but I'm built strong. I've been preparing. This here's my shield. I'll be a defensive fighter. That's a pot-lid Garl. No, a warrior cook. Ha-ha! Oh, yeah? Sure am. I've been reading a lot, too. See, most of the monsters you've been going to face won't even be Flesh Monster minions. Which means anyone can fight them. You sure about that? Totally. You haven't seen any yet, have you? No, but... I'll know when to step aside, don't worry. Plus, you can't really travel the world with just a few sandwiches. What were you thinking? Yeah. See, you need me. Just do your solstice warrior duties and I'll keep your bellies full. Garl. Deal? Okay, deal. How goofy am I? I'm so happy. No way, this is awesome. Alright, I'll start the kettle. You have so much capping up to do. Garl, the warrior cook, joins the party. So apparently after we meet this Elder Mist, we'll be able to use magic without using magic. And be sent out into the world. That's all we've been told. Guess finding our own way is the final step of training. First assignment is to get to Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. Ah, that's a lot. Powers sound so cool, though. Can't wait to see them in action. So how about you, Garl? Oh, it was pretty uneventful, to be honest. All I did was train and learn the skills I thought would come in handy. Every single day I was hoping to see you come out. I'm sure glad no one told me it would take 10 years. Yeah, we missed you too. It's not fair that we were together. You had to do this on your own. Well, we're together now, so it doesn't matter anymore. I can't wait to explore the world. I want to taste everything. This soup is unreal, by the way. Right? Huh? So how much food did you pack?
Just enough for a few meals. It's better to travel light. There's ingredients everywhere if you know to look. Who knows what we'll find? It's all part of the adventure. What don't you try now, Zale? See that bush right there? It's full of juicy berries. All you have to do is pick them. Perfect. Now we'll make some jam with the berries you picked. Just interact with the campfire and get ready to cook. Oh no. Cooking mini game. Cook. Berry jam requires 5 of 6. Oh! MP. That's actually pretty good. Oh no, I have to hold it. Berry jam. Feels so good to be with Garl again. See? You're a natural. We can eat that jam later when we need to heal up. Thanks for the tips, Garl. It's gonna come in handy for sure. Don't mention it. I'm ready for some sleep. Same here. Nothing but the stars above us. Loving this life already. Garl, I'm really glad you're here. I was just about to say that. Me too, guys. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Well, good night then. Good morning. You all ready to go? I'm excited to see what this Elder Mist looks like. Should be straight up. Let's keep hiking. And... should I continue or should I stop?
Your choice.
Let's fight these guys in this cave because it doesn't feel like...
Well, you're at a good safe spot, but I don't know.
There we go. Okay, yeah, just doing this cave. Abacus. Cauldron lid. Makeshift weapon with sentimental value. Displays non-boss enemies' HP in combat. So, I guess I'll equip that for now. And let's probably save here because like any more would probably get us into story and probably don't want to get too far into that. But yeah, so far the story is very interesting. Admittedly, there is definitely like hints and peaks of something larger going on, and I'm not talking about the people with the multiple eyes, because there's definitely something going on with the Solstice Warriors.
Like they possess secrets.
Secrets? And if people wondered why I settled on Sea of Stars, it's because, well, I'm a backer. I actually put money down on this game because I was really impressed with what they were trying to do. And honestly, being upfront about it, they did state that they wanted this game to be inspired by their childhood games, but not be
A recreation of it, I would presume.
they didn't want it to be basically like, oh, this is it's like,
Well,
this is
essentially a retreading of things, of either
yeah,
uh, systems or direct, call outs or constructions of certain things. So
Yeah. Of the influences, the game, I believe they mentioned that this is basically like obviously Super Mario RPG, Chrono Trigger influence, um, and I think there was mention of Wild Arms because of like just how interactive the environment is. Uh, Admittedly, like I think that last one was much more of like my own personal thing. I think they mentioned, but I could be wrong. It's definitely something I'd have to go back and check the uh, Kickstarter page for. But the game feels very solid for an RPG. And trust me, when it's. I actually watched a video the other day that basically went into what is the most rarely seen type of game from indie developers, and what came front was RPGs. Because the amount of work that goes into an RPG is a lot more. You can do a lot. You can do stuff with Metroidvanias than an RPG because you don't have to write a lot of dialogue. Whereas an RPG, good lord. Now,
well, I don't necessarily think that's entirely true. It's more like if you're trying to be inspired like JRPGs or heavily story content ones versus far more limited things such as like say Sharon the Wanderer, where dialogue is a bit more sparse.
yeah, admittedly, it's all purely based off of like if they are willing to put in the work. Because like I have seen some very well done JRPG like JRPGs that have been inspired by. Other times it's like iffy,
Yeah.
but
Well, it's been sort of like the struggle of the past decade is trying to solve the issue of turn-based combat to make it more interesting and involved without it, eventually just simply becoming real-time combat.
yeah, and at that point you're just playing an action RPG, which we have it's like we have a glut of those already too.
Well, Final Fantasy is essentially abandoned turn-based combat at this point.
They have abandoned the ATB.
Technically not, but it's still sort of like, yeah. I think technically you can play most of those. Uh, like I'm thinking of the obvious ones, the Final Fantasy remasters, with some sort of dodgy like turn-based combat, but it's still sort of like you're just inputting things and actions when the meter is full or something.
Yeah, it like the newer ones, like I'd say 15 and 16. There was quotation and 7R. There was, and I do put quotations, a old school turn-based feeling one, but 15's came off as slapdash. Really, they honestly.
Well, 15 was a lot of growing pains for Square.
Yeah, and
mainly just simply so it got out. I mean, as much as people are criticizing, maybe Starfield should be in the oven for another year or two. You can't really say that with 15. That's sort of like the opposite problem of when you end up having something just get into development hell, and honestly, sometimes you have to push it out. Just simply so you're no longer having it just stick in there forever. Sorry.
It's okay, but there was another game that I was looking at that had a similar thing that a lot of people were going like, "Oh, hey, maybe I should do this one instead. I'm trying to... here we go. Was Chained Echoes. Now, Chained Echoes is another indie JRPG that they are following kind of similar to Sea of Stars, but it's more of in the we want to do our own thing, but we have heavy inspires by Xenogears, Chrono Trigger, and I think I forget what it was, but I think Final Fantasy Tactics, and maybe Suikoden. So I decided to go with Sea of Stars because I feel, while I did have the chance of backing Chained Echoes, I didn't. Because to me, Chained Echoes, it felt okay, but in honesty, something about it didn't feel right to me. And that's why I'm kind of weird when doing various types of backing, because like now I barely do it at all because everything feels like too scummy, honestly. Where
I think it's a bit harder to tell which projects are genuine and which projects are just somebody literally is just trying to get a quick get-rich scheme going.
yeah,
Of essentially like,
with Sea of Stars, I felt that there was a lot of heart into it, so it's like, yeah, let's do this one. Now, Unchained, what was it? Unchained Echoes. I believe I just had it, and my mind is blanking on it. No. Chained Echoes. Sorry. With Chained Echoes, like, I heard good reviews about it, and it does have a decent review score on Steam. Am I going to do it? Maybe one of these days, but yeah, probably after Sea of Stars, which it has been confirmed Sea of Stars is a 40-hour game. Does it have accessibility options? Heck yes. Am I going to abuse the crap out of them? I'll avoid it the best I can. But if it gets to the point of where it's like, I just don't like it, where it just meh, we'll turn them on. Now, let's kind of get away from talking about how this came about and talk about what's going to be happening next week. Well, sad to say, no Tuesday or Thursday streams next week, as Eddie will not be here, but we will be continuing with Sea of Stars, and probably ruining my voice in the process because of how many characters there are. Because it's a JRPG! But after that, I think we'll have a return of Eddie on Tuesday, and Eddie is going to be in a huge world that he has no clue about, because
well, as long as he doesn't mess up. But then again, he'll probably just look on guides for the easiest weapons. Shotguns.
Good luck with that, because the first shotgun is horribly expensive for ammo. So I know Eddie, because like he will be coming with Armored Core 6 Fires Rubicon, and horribly mangling it because he's going to go online and look for guides and then find out that I hate this build. Why doesn't it play correctly? Well, that's because you're not trying to create something that fits you. Admittedly, a lot of people are stumbling upon tank leg Daka or gun tank core. So, as such, I will try my best to advise Eddie into much more varied builds, hopefully. Or at least get him to not listen to guides, because that's the one major thing, is that the game Armored Core is one of those games that it's like you build your mech to the situation. You don't build a character to how
Well,
you
you
play.
can try to make your style and try to force your style. It's just going to be like, most other FromSoft games of where your build is a bit too, can have advantages or disadvantages depending upon the situation.
Yeah.
While Armored Core is a bit more freeform in that it is supposed to be just a weapons platform, so it changes as needed versus,
hmm But we'll see how that goes, or if Eddie decides to switch it up and go like, yeah, no, we're doing Starfield instead. At which point I will just rudely mock him the entire time.
well, just do it whenever he gets a bug or a crash.
It's like, you know what we wouldn't encounter in if we were playing Armored Core? This. But we'll see what happens. As such, thanks everybody for joining. If you liked what you heard, best way to support us is spread the word, let other people know. If you prefer a much more direct method of supporting, we do have a Patreon or the sub points here on Twitch. As for when we stream, it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday and Thursday are generally Eddie and us, with Eddie in the pilot seat, whereas Friday is me. We do have podcasts. Those are on all major platforms, so Apple, Google, Spotify. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel. And if you want to kind of follow along, just follow here on Twitch. And that, thanks for joining, and we hope to see you next stream. Bye, everybody.